Since the beginning of time, people have used neural networks to make AI. And all the libraries that have evolved walked on the same path. But one night I got this idea to make an AI without neural network. And it worked like a charm. Just for testing purposes, I created a model to recognize characters from images, and it recognized 92% of them correctly. Starting, we have a piece of data and then just a grid. As per our model, we will have multiple layers, but just to keep things simple, I will show you a single layer. Each layer will have the same dimension as the input. A layer will carry a certain value in each of its element x, which will get multiplied by the input element. Products from each of the element of the layer will get summed up to make a variable v. This will be repeated on multiple layers to find v1, v2 and so on. Now, each of the v will become the distance on different axes to make a multi-dimensional point. Using the distance formula for any dimension, we will have the power to find nearest reference point in the space. The nearest point will be our answer. For example, if the model gave output as 332, for which D is much closer to C, D would be the answer. But this was the first part. Training the model to do this is another part. The only thing we are interested in changing during training is the value of elements in different layers. Since based on the input, the values in the layer directly influence the output, we can change them independently to others. Now, here is the function that trains the layer based on the input, required output and rate. Notice how each element is trained independently of others in the layer. Since each change influences the output, we need to iterate this function multiple times instead of doing it all at once to fine-tune the model. And for it, we have this function which trains the whole model for input arrays, expected output vectors, rate, iterations, and also the change in rate as we iterate. I have written a piece of code for testing it on images of 3 alphabets, and it successfully recognizes the editor version 92% of the time. If you are interested in the code, it's uploaded on GitHub. Check the link in the description and subscribe for such mind-blowing content. Thank you.